there, Keto family. It is New Year's Eve, and what a year it has been. This has been a year of evaluation. It's been a year of change. It's been a rough year in a lot of ways. In review, January 3rd of 2019, I lost my dad. He passed away suddenly as he was getting ready to come home from a rehab facility after he had had an appendectomy, an emergency appendectomy, and then ended up with a GI bleed. And he just was very weak at the time, and we didn't know until he was in the hospital that his heart function was like super, super low, and he just gave out at one point at the end. And I miss him lots. I have lots of fantastic memories. My dad was an awesome dad. Cheapskate, love him, but he was an awesome dad. He was always there for me. If I needed something, he was always there. I miss him a lot. It's been hard. Started out the year 2 with my nursing refresher course with the plans of going back to work as soon as I finished that. I did get a job as soon as I finished that, and then with everything that was going on with Mom, I couldn't keep it because I couldn't function. Sorry, got a call coming in. I couldn't function trying to sleep because I work night shift. I couldn't function trying to work that job and trying to sleep, and then Mom's doctor's appointments and tests was like never ending. There was times when it was 3 or 4 times a week that I was going and taking her back and forth to the doctor. And there was nobody else that could help at the time. My 4th son, John, he now has a vehicle that was formerly my dad's, formerly my brother's, who passed away 3 years ago. So he's now helping out a lot with the grocery shops and even taking Mom to the doctor if necessary. He also has a job though, so it's kind of difficult for him to do a lot of that, but he picks up when he can, and it's a huge help because there's nobody else in the family that can or will help out with that kind of stuff. So Mom lives alone, and I do worry about that because the house is kind of falling apart. Dad didn't do a lot of the routine maintenance that you would need to do on a house because he didn't want to spend the money. Like I said, God love him. I miss him a lot, and he was a fantastic dad, but there were, nobody's perfect, even my dad. He is now, though. He's with Jesus, so I'm happy with that, knowing I'm going to see him someday. So I couldn't keep the job. I worked there for about 2 months, and there was also a lot of issues with that particular facility I was working in. They fired the director of nursing 2 weeks after I started, and there was literally nobody doing what she was doing. They just, boom. So we were trying to function without a director of nursing, and had a new director of the facility come in who has no medical background whatsoever, other than having worked in another assisted living facility, and she thought she knew what you needed to do medically, and you did. She just didn't. But so I left that job, and the whole point of having the job was to try to help out with getting the debt paid down. So that has not happened. In August, I think it was, I signed up with Shipt. I signed up with Instacart. I signed up with Postmates, DoorDash. I did Shipt for a little while, but the pay just wasn't great, and they nobody was tipping. I mean, it's like I had, out of 5 shops, I had 1 tip. I did do a Shipt shop the other day, and it was basically taking somebody their medication, because I have a training for a prescription pickup, so I can do prescription pickups and drop-offs. So let's see. Instacart was not great to start out with. There was just not enough shops going on, and now I've been super busy with it for the past probably 3 months. But here we go again. Phone calls never end. Been super busy with it the past few months, and I've been able to get some things that I needed, get some things that I wanted, help out with groceries, and, you know, help out with the house. And, you know, I'm happy with that, knowing I'm going to see him someday. So, the whole point of having the job was to try to help out with getting the debt paid down. So that has not happened. In August, I think it was, I signed up with Shipt. I signed up with Postmates, DoorDash. I did Shipt for a little while, but the whole point of having the job was to try to help out with getting the debt paid down. So that has not happened. In August, I think it was, I signed up with Shipt. I signed up with Postmates, DoorDash. I did Shipt for a little while, but the whole point of having the job was to try to help out with getting the debt paid down. So that has not happened. I was able to save up enough as of yesterday, when one of my clients who was supposed to pay me December 1st, it paid me yesterday. I got my KetoCon tickets before the price went up, which it will tomorrow. So if you guys are thinking about KetoCon, you need to get the tickets by today, or the price will go up as of tomorrow. So I'm really excited. I am now committed to that. So all I had to do when hubby gets his bonus is book my flight and book my hotel. So, and I'm going to get with Kathy from Healthy Ambitions, also lives in the same city I do. So she is also planning on going to KetoCon. She is becoming a certified keto coach through Marie Emmerich's keto coach program, which I wish I could do, but I just do not have the funds to do that. I would love to become a certified keto coach, and maybe at some point I can do that, but I will have to save up some money in order to do that. So it's been a great way to end the year, being able to get my tickets for the next KetoCon. I'm so jazzed and excited about going. I can't wait to meet people like Autumn, watch Autumn Keto and High Fat Have Fun. Just Dr. Barry is going to be there. Just so many people. Goody Beats, Keto Savage, just all those people that I would love to pick their brains, just to talk to and pick their brains. And my goal is to be down at least another 30 pounds by the time KetoCon rolls around, in which case that will break me well under 200, and I'm so excited about that. But Kathy from Healthy Ambitions is also going to go, and I'm going to get with her and find out if she's already booked her flight and see if we can possibly get on the same flight. I'm going to Austin, and I don't know if she wants to room. It's a possibility. If not, I'm cool with that. I don't know if she's planning on bringing family with her, because you generally don't want to room with somebody if you're going to bring family. But if not, I'm sure I could probably bunk with a few others that are planning on being there. So if you guys are thinking about going, you want to bunk in a room with me to help save the cost of the hotel for both of us, then give me a shout out and we'll do that. But it's going to be so exciting, and I do plan on renting a car. I decided I want to see some of the sites, so I want to book my flight coming back for Monday. So I will stay over. I'll fly in Thursday. That's my plan. Flying in Thursday, and KetoCon is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday's like half a day, and then I will fly home. I may do a red eye Sunday night, but I want to see some of Austin in the meantime. Go out to some of the restaurants there and some of the sites that they have there. I would love to see that, and I want to be able to rent a car so I can go do that. So that is my plan, to rent a car. That's another thing I'm saving up for. I'm putting all my cash tips from my Instacart into that jar. That is my sinking fund for my spending money for the trip. So it's the way to now for the upcoming year. I have a lot of, I don't want to say I've made resolutions, because I don't do resolutions. I find making a resolution, calling it a resolution, it never works. It never works. So I have goals. Get down and dirty serious about this getting out of debt. So that means working as hard as I can to try to bring extra money in. Trying to get my mom settled in a situation to where she's got reliable transportation. I've even talked to her about ordering through Kroger's website or Kroger's Instacart for delivery to have her groceries delivered. And she always gives me money and always gives my son money whenever we take her to the store, or we go to the store for her. There's times when she sends us to the store because she just doesn't feel like going out. But getting my mom in a situation, tracking not my macros, but tracking what I'm eating, tracking and seeing how certain things make me feel. I want to get, I don't want to completely get rid of my keto snacks, because I thoroughly enjoy them. And as a matter of fact, I just had a cinnamon roll keto bar this morning, as I was running around doing my Instacart, I've done 2 orders today. But I'm going to go home and make some eggs for breakfast. Brunch. But I want to get to where I'm tracking everything that's going in and try to cut down on the keto treats. Just cut it down to once a day, because before I was doing it like 3 or 4 times a day, and yeah, not so great. But I want to get that. I want to get down at least another 30 pounds before KetoCon. So that's my first goal, is to get down to, I'm at 216 right now. So I weighed this morning, was at 216.0. So I was up higher, but I'm down. I'm dropping that weight now. Drinking more water. I drank almost a whole one of this. That would make me down to like 185. That would be freaking awesome. If I could get down below 200, that would, oh man, that would just be awesome. I haven't seen below 200 since I was in high school, because I started gaining weight when I got pregnant with my first son and I was 19. So, since I was a teenager, I haven't seen under 200 since then. So I would love that if I could get down below 200 and get down to 185, which I think puts, or 186, which puts me right at that 30-pound mark. So that's my goal. I want to get moving. I'm working on rearranging my schedule right now. I get up every morning at 8 o'clock. I usually wake up about 10 minutes before the alarm goes off, and I'll just kind of sit there staring at the clock until the alarm goes off, and then I get up. I'm working on training my body to get up earlier, and it's working. I've got my Fitbit, yay. I set my alarm for 7:30 on that, and by setting that alarm, it has a smart app, a smart program, to where it detects when you're in a light stage of sleep and vibrates to wake you up during that 30 minutes before your alarm sets. And it's working. I'm waking up, my alarm set for 7:30. I'm waking up at about 20 after. So once I get into a routine to where I'm doing that every day, and that's going to be for 3 weeks. So you establish a routine or a habit in 3 weeks. I want to push it further, because I want to be able to get up and go to the gym early in the morning. I want to be able to get up at 6 o'clock and go to the gym, come home, take a shower, and start my day. Whether it be Instacart, whether it be doing my newsletters, which I'm about to go home and do, because I'm going to be done with Instacart for the day unless a super high dollar shop pops up, in which case I'll go run and do that. And I will be working on newsletters this afternoon. I don't have to rush them. I do have one that is due on the 1st, but she won't, since it's a holiday, I won't work tomorrow, but I'll have hers done so I can deliver it to her on Thursday. Or say email it to her on Thursday. If I get it done tonight, I will email it to her tonight, so she'll have it early. Let's see. That's pretty much it. I really need to sit down and write out these goals. I think I'm going to do that this afternoon too. I have my planner. I need to start utilizing, that's another goal too, is to start utilizing my planner more, so that I can start planning things out. Okay, well, I'm almost home. I'm going to go home and I'm going to make some, I'm either going to throw that real good pizza in the oven and have that for brunch, or I'm going to make some eggs. I haven't decided yet. But I just wanted to kind of recap what 2019 was like for me, and what my plans are, my goals are for the upcoming year in 2020. You guys have a wonderful day. Happy New Year, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles.